My child, I know it's been hard lately. I've seen your tears, those quiet cries in the middle of the night, the moments when you smiled for others but felt empty inside. You wondered if anyone noticed your pain, if anyone truly cared, but I did. I was right there every single time. When life broke your heart and the silence felt deafening, I never left you. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34 verse 18, you were never alone. Not in the hospital room, not during that breakup, not when you lost your job, your home, or even hope. I was there when you questioned your worth, when you didn't feel enough, when the anxiety held you captive. I held your hand even when you didn't feel me. Do you remember that time you almost gave up? That night in your car, just sitting there, not knowing where to go or who to call. That wasn't coincidence when your phone lit up with a friend's message. That was me. That unexpected check in the mail? That moment of peace during a chaotic storm? That was me too. I've been weaving your life with grace and mercy in ways you couldn't always see. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. My child, it's time to let go of the pain you've carried for so long. The betrayal, the guilt, the shame, it doesn't define you. That person who hurt you, that mistake you made, that past you keep reliving. I've already forgiven you. Will you now forgive yourself? Let me heal what the world broke. Trust my timing. I know you want answers, you want things fixed now, but just like the seasons, your soul is growing in quiet ways. Spring doesn't rush, neither should you. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1. Even in your waiting I am working. And don't be afraid to start again. Your purpose wasn't lost when life fell apart. In fact, it's being reborn right now, in the ashes of disappointment, in the stillness of surrender. That dream you buried? I still remember. That calling you've ignored? It still lives. You matter. Your story matters. You weren't made to be perfect, you were made to be loved. And I love you. Not for what you do, but for who you are. My child. My creation. My miracle. This world will shake you. It will try to make you forget me. But remember this, no matter how far you've wandered, I will always run to you. You can scream, you can question, you can even walk away, and still, I will love you. Nothing can ever separate us from God's love. Romans 8 verses 38 to 39. So breathe. Let go. Look up. The same God who painted the stars, who parted the seas, who raised the dead, He lives in you. And He's not finished yet. You're not alone. You're not forgotten. You are deeply, eternally, unshakably loved. With all my heart. Good. But I know, sometimes it's hard to believe in what you can't see. You live in a world that glorifies strength but hides weakness, that praises perfection but fears vulnerability. You've been taught to keep pushing, to keep going, to smile even when you're breaking. But I'm not asking you to be strong all the time. I'm not asking you to have it all figured out. I'm asking you to be real, with me, with yourself. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11 verse 28. You don't need to perform for me. You don't need to earn my love. You just need to come as you are. I want to tell you something you might not hear often in your busy world. I delight in you. See, not the version you pretend to be, not the mask you wear in public. I love you. The one with the doubts, the fears, the messy past. The one who sometimes loses faith. The one who's tried to be strong for everyone else. You've carried so much on your shoulders. It's time to set it down. Let me carry you now. And I know the pressure you feel. The pressure to succeed. To be someone. To prove your worth in a society that moves fast and forgets people easily. But you don't have to strive for what's already been given. Your value doesn't come from your salary, your status, your college degree, or your social media. Your value comes from me. I crafted you in my image. I placed my breath inside your lungs. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 139 verse 14. And when you see others thriving while you're stuck, when you wonder why their prayers were answered and yours weren't, remember, I write different stories for different hearts. What feels like delay is not denial. What feels like silence is sacred preparation. You see one page, I see the whole book. I know what you need, even when it's not what you want. And I promise, what I have planned for you is worth the wait. Maybe you lost someone you loved. Maybe you're grieving a life you thought you'd have by now. Maybe you wake up wondering if things will ever get better. I know how heavy that feels. But even in death, even in the deepest sorrow, my love still surrounds you. I catch every tear. I hold every broken piece. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Matthew 5 verse 4. And there's one more thing, beloved. Don't give up. Not on me. Not on life. Not on yourself. Because I'm still doing miracles. Even now. Even here. In a small town in Ohio. On a quiet porch in Texas. In a hospital room in California. In a lonely heart in New York. My spirit moves where it is welcomed, and I am closer than your next breath. Just whisper my name, and I will come running. I've walked with the wounded, I've sat with the addicted, I've redeemed the broken. That includes you. You are not beyond hope. You are not too far gone. If only you knew how heaven rejoices over you, every time you choose love over bitterness, every time you forgive, every time you pray even when it hurts. You are my light in a dark world. You are my hands and feet. So keep going, child. Keep believing. Keep choosing love. And when you don't have the strength to stand, I will carry you. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of your comeback. Because I am the God of resurrection, of redemption, of radical, unending, unstoppable love. Hold on to me. I will never let go. Always with you. Good. My beloved child. I see how weary you are from carrying pain that no one else sees. The world tells you to be strong, to move on, to get over it, but healing doesn't happen in silence. Healing happens in my presence. I know about the nights you cry in your car so no one hears you. I know about the smiles you wear so people don't worry. You hide your battles behind closed doors, but I see them all. And I call none of them shameful. You are not weak for feeling. You are not broken beyond repair. What you call broken, I call beautiful in progress. Let me remind you of something sacred. I used the hurting, the overlooked, the misunderstood. Moses stuttered. David failed. Elijah wanted to give up. Peter denied me. And yet I called each one by name, and through their scars, I revealed my glory. Because scars don't disqualify you, they prove that you survived. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9. Stop trying to hide your scars, beloved. I want to use them to shine light into the darkness of others. Like maybe I've forgotten you. But even when you feel nothing, faith is still working. I'm not the God of feelings, I'm the God of truth. And the truth is, I have never left your side. Even when you walked away. Even when you doubted. Even when you ran, I stayed, because my love doesn't quit when you do. Even if we are faithless, He remains faithful. 2 Timothy 2 verse 13. Let me speak into that fear you've been wrestling with. The fear that you'll never be enough, that you'll never change, that the trauma, the addiction, the mistakes will define you forever. Listen to me, you are not what happened to you. You are not your failures. You are not your past. You are mine. And I am rewriting your story. Yes, you made some choices. Yes, life has hit hard. But nothing is wasted in my hands. I will use everything, even the ashes, to birth something new. Maybe you're a parent who feels overwhelmed. Maybe you're a young adult trying to find purpose. Maybe you're retired and wondering if your best years are behind you. Or maybe you're a veteran waking up every day trying to silence the memories. Hear this now. If you're still breathing, I'm still working. I am not finished with you. You have not missed your moment. You are not too late. I can restore time, opportunities, relationships, even the years you thought were lost. I will restore to you the years the locusts have eaten. Joel 2 verse 25. And in this noisy world where headlines scream fear and the future feels uncertain, I remain your anchor. I am steady. I am safe. I am not surprised by the chaos. I am not shaken by politics or pandemics or the problems of this world. I hold the nations in my hands. And more importantly, I hold you. So when you feel anxious about tomorrow, come sit with me in the quiet. Turn off the noise. Close the app. Open your heart. Let me fill the places you've been trying to numb. Let me be the peace you've been searching for in people, possessions, and performances. I am all you need. I am enough. And because I live in you, you are enough too. Let me say this once more, so it echoes in the deepest place of your soul. You are not forgotten. You are not too broken. You are not beyond redemption. You are my child. And I love you, completely, endlessly, eternally. Now rise, not because life is perfect, but because you are loved. Walk forward, not in your strength, but in mine. And when the storm comes, and it will, remember who calms the wind with just a whisper. Peace be still. Mark 4 verse 39. There is something I need you to know, something you may have forgotten in the middle of your storms. I still believe in you. Yes, even after all that's happened. Even after the times you stopped believing in me. My love doesn't come with conditions. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to deserve it. I loved you before the world ever spoke your name. I saw every moment of your life before you were born. I knew the struggles you'd face. I knew the wounds you'd carry. And still, I chose you. Not by accident, not by chance, but because you were made for this time, for this place, for this very moment in history. So many of my children walk through life carrying burdens I never asked them to carry: guilt, regret, shame, fear. But I came to set you free. So if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. John 8 verse 36, you were never meant to live in chains. You were never meant to relive the same pain over and over again. Let me into those locked places of your heart. The ones you haven't shown anyone. The ones you've tried to forget. I want to heal the wound, not just cover the scar. You don't have to keep pretending you're okay. Not with me. I can handle your honesty, your anger, your confusion, your silence. Even when you don't know what to say, your tears speak volumes to me. Maybe you're listening to this right now with a heavy heart. Maybe you're sitting in your living room with bills piling up, or lying in a hospital bed, or scrolling through your phone late at night hoping for something, anything, to bring you peace. Let me be that peace. I'm not found in the noise. I'm not hiding. I'm here. Always have been. All it takes is a whisper, God help me, and I will come rushing in. You may think you've messed up too much, that your mistakes disqualify you, but you're exactly the kind of person I love to use. I use the forgotten, the flawed, the ones the world overlooks. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for a willing heart. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. 1 Samuel 16 verse 7. Do you remember the story of the prodigal son? Luke 15 verses 11 to 32. He ran far away, wasted everything, and ended up in the lowest place. But when he decided to return, even in shame, even in filth, I didn't punish him. I ran to him. I embraced him. That's how I respond to you. No lecture. No punishment. Just open arms and a celebration that you came home. And if you're listening to this and thinking, but I've been hurt by people in church, by people who claim to represent God, I want you to know, I weep with you. That was not me. I am not the voice that condemned you. I am not the one who made you feel small, or unwanted, or judged. My heart is not religious rules. It's relentless relationship. I want you. Not your image. Not your performance. Just you. As you are. You don't have to climb a mountain to find me. I'm already beside you, in the silence of the early morning, in the chaos of your day, in the stillness of your soul when the world finally quiets down. I speak in whispers, in sunsets, in songs you didn't expect to hear, in the kind words of a stranger. I am always reaching, always calling, always waiting. This life will not always make sense. There will be losses you don't understand, seasons that feel like wilderness, prayers that seem unanswered. But I promise you, nothing is wasted. Not your pain. Not your waiting. Not even your questions. We know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. Romans 8 verse 28. Some of my greatest work is done in silence, in darkness, in the soil of suffering. So please, don't give up. Don't give in. Don't believe the lie that you are too far gone. If only you could see what I see when I look at you, you would never doubt your worth again. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not a mistake. And no matter how far you fall, how long you wander, or how dark it gets, I will always find you. I will always love you. And I will always lead you home.